try in 90 days doesn't respect the game. And so, like, I was fortunate that I started young. I started when I was 23. I mean, the only thing I could have done before that, without doing that, is just start instead of going to college. But you have to put your time under the bar. Your legs aren't going to grow until you can't do 4 squat workouts and expect your legs to grow. You'll get better at squatting, and that getting better at squatting is a requisite for having bigger legs, but you still got to put the volume in. There's a depth of understanding that happens with volume that people cannot appreciate. You got to do the boring work, and you got to love the boring work. And if you can do that, you won't lose, because the only person who's injecting this artificial timeline on you is you. And so, anyways, it was like one of the number one questions that I was getting in my comments and stuff is like, how do you pick the niche? How do you know where to start? You don't know where to start. You just start, and then you start accumulating knowledge, and then you will learn. It's like reading books on sales before you've actually had a sales call. I'm actually very against it. I think you should start selling and then read books on sales, because then the books will actually make sense to you, right? Like trying to read 100 books on entrepreneurship before you've actually had a business is silly. Start a business. How do you start a business? Get a bank account, get an LLC, and you figure out what you're going to sell. Like that's what you do, right? That's how you start a business. So it's going to start with promotion and selling, because you can't even have the rest of the stuff until you learn how to do that. And if you don't know what you're selling, it's because you probably aren't good at the thing yet.